Hey Budgeteers, it's week 10. 10. I can't believe it. This year is flying so fast. So I've got my information here to put into the budget template. I'm ready to go. This week's been really crazy. You'll notice I probably look really tired. It's been really long week. A lot of work, a lot of school, a lot of going to the gym, trying to get life in order. It's been pretty crazy. So thanks for bearing with me. Sorry there weren't as many videos this week. But here we are in week 10, and we're going to go ahead and get everything entered into the budget because we can't give up yet. If you haven't already started your budget, make sure you click here to download a budget template and start right along with us. If not, dive right in and we'll get going today. Here we are in March 2017 on the March tab. We've got income that has already come in this month and a few little transactions, but we only had a couple of days that hit in March in the last video. So we'll go ahead and take a look and see what else is coming through and get those added into our expense tracker. But before we do that, we'll come down and notice that our checking account reconciliation is fairly high right now. We've got a good amount of money that should be in there. And we will go ahead and begin to add in our transactions. So let's jump to the expense tracker, and I'll pull up my bank statement here. Not a lot this month, so this should be fairly quick. So first of all, I'll notice that there's 9 different transactions. So we'll come over here and we'll add our 9 rows. We've got 1, 4, 8, and then we'll add 2 so that we have 10. So we have that extra row at the top that I like to keep. Go ahead and move these up for March, and we'll jump over to these here. Let's grab all the amounts. Excellent. And we'll grab the descriptions of the amounts so that we have them over here. And then the days on those, I'll enter them in. So we've got 4 3s, 3 6s, and then an 8 and a 9. So let's go ahead and do 4 3s, 3 6s, and then an 8 and a 9. Perfect. Now, the first one on my list is actually an Amazon amount coming in. These are from decluttering, selling things. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that one. And we'll start with this one here. So weekly budget. This is the weekly bucket for week 1. And that is for March. So now we've got our first week of March. We've got our kids' education, I think is what we call it. Maybe we just call them education. Let's jump over to the bucket accounts here. And we'll take a look. So I've got just education. So that's where that one will come from. Let's go ahead and add that in. And then the next one is a sports or a health type something. Let's see where we want that one to go. We will, you know what, we'll put that against education as well. It's for kids sports. So Hulu has its own bucket. We'll go with Hulu. I don't know what this one is. So I'm gonna have to go back and research this one, and we'll get that added in here. I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know what? I do know what that is. It was a clothing account. So we'll go ahead, clothes. That was for an outfit for picture day. Then also we have 30 more for clothes and 20 for childcare, all in one transaction here. But both of those are going to go into the clothes budget. And then we've got an interest payment, so earnings of interest. And car gas. So I'm going to go ahead and label that. And that is all of the transactions. And I'm going to label this one here with a manual comment so that I'll remember what that one is. Jump back over to our March tab, and we can see here only additional income was 3 cents. We can jump in and see that there is everything balancing out. We've got a lot of payments that haven't gone through yet. Obviously, we're still pretty early in the month. Buckets are filled. First week has gone through. Checking account reconciliation has now dropped because we've now moved some of those through. We'll check the bucket accounts. Looks like we have a good amount in car gas. We have a good amount in medical right now, building that up, which is good for me. And it looks like here we've got home repair. Yeah, everything's looking great. So I don't see any big issues or outstanding concerns, and that is where my budget will end for this week. Well, there you have it, budgeteers. Week 10 is out of the way. That was a really long week for me. Like I said, this was one of those weeks that I don't want to have to do again. So as of right now, I'm going to go get some rest. I'm going to take the weekend. And I apologize for the lack of videos. I know that this week has been one of the most slim in terms of video content that I've put out. I'll keep answering more questions. I've got actually a lot that racked up this week, so I need to get back out there and start making more videos. But I appreciate all of your support and everyone who's been contacting me. I've been sick. I've had work. I've had working out. I've had a lot of things going on. It's just been one of those weeks. So I will dive right in next week, and let's see if we can get a little bit better and kind of get back on track, and we'll keep pushing forward. It's good to see you, budgeteers. Glad that we could budget again. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. I'm extremely glad to have you here. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up. For more awesome videos, make sure you are subscribed.